pike. Whoops. Good morning, everyone. I'm out here on the old Sag Nasty. Check out this cool hat that I got. It's me. I'm out here. Wow, I can't speak. The mission of the day, catch a lot of bass. I've never thrown a chatterbait, a buzzbait. That's how much I throw those. I've never caught a fish on a buzzbait before, so we're gonna do that mission today. I've also never caught a fish on a big swim bait, so we're gonna do that today. We got all the ducket rods rigged up. Whole lot of, the other thing we're using, other primary thing, I got this, it was a 10-inch plum colored worm from X-Zone that I bit down. But aside from that, we got the Juicy Jigs swim jig, and I got a frog rigged up. Let's go smashing. Oh, also I probably should mention the water's kind of dirty over here right now. I have no clue how that's gonna affect the fish at all. So I don't know if it's kind of pulled them off into this just offshore grass. I mean, not that stuff back there. There's some stuff out here in like 5 foot. So I'm gonna throw probably the buzzbait over the top of some of that, and then slowly work up to that grass. But luckily, that grass up there does filter out the water pretty good. So if those fish aren't right on the edge of it, they should be up in the grass. So hopefully here shortly, you'll see me go on one. Oh, that took forever. Jeez. He's a nice one. He's cold. You got a sore. Yucky. Cool. 2 something. So I'll be honest. How long have I been fishing? What time is it? I've been fishing for like almost a full hour, and I finally just got my first bite. I was curious to see how the cold front would affect everything. It's only been like mid to high 60s during the day, but it's been dropping down to like really high 40s at nighttime. It was 46 degrees when I got here this morning. These fish are used to it being hot and shallow up here. I mean, I'm literally in probably knee-deep water, maybe 2 feet of water. But I think that the cold's kind of messing with them, because I just went through some of my best stuff that I've got waypoints out here for. They're not there. And the grass that I talked about that's out there, that's all already dying. So we're going to dial something up. I mean, I checked shallow first. I went back out there. I came back shallow and finally got a bite. So now it's just going to be a matter of, can I find a group? And if not, we might have to go way out. I don't know. We'll just keep covering water with a swim jig right now until we connect with some more. That's a pike. Holy, that was cool. Oh, I've never seen a black pike like this before. You guys ever seen a pike that's been this dark? Ooh, look at him. I've never seen a pike that dark in my life. The old gator noggin. I thought it might have been a bowfin sitting up there, but I was very wrong. Yeah. We'll give him a nice release. Nice. Nice. Another healthy one. Another one on the plum worm. Dude. This thing friggin' pins him. There we go. Little healthy guy. Okay, so what I'm learning from my last couple fish here is that they're back in that stuff. So part of that is because the bait's back there, right? I already stuck my nose up in there a bunch, kind of saw it. But I spooked like 4 or 5 fish up to this point that were kind of sitting back in here a little further. I think that, no, obviously they're sunning, but the temperature dropped so dang much. This water is actually like cold to the touch right now. So I think that stuff up there obviously is holding the bait, but I think it's also holding heat. So these fish are just kind of chilling, and I think that you need to drop something right in their face to kind of get them to go right now. So instead of covering so much water, I'm gonna start slowing down a little bit and throwing the old worm in there, the old Blitz worm. There we go. Oh yeah. Now we're getting there. Now we're getting there. Look at that. I think the water is finally heating up enough. I think that swimbait's toast. I think the water is finally heating up enough for these guys to start feeding. Look at that little darter. Hey, Bubba. That was the worst friggin' hook set in the world. I don't know how I caught him just now. That was dumb. Couldn't hold my rod. Couldn't do nothing. Jeez. That guy's nice. Look at Mr. Old Healthy. Look at that. Really? This big guy. Dude. I hate myself. I'm gonna cry. I don't know. That was definitely over 3 pounds. Saw it the whole time. Why are we not just eating the worm? Hey, that's a nice one. That's a nice one. I like those. I like those. I like those. On the worm. Why couldn't you have been like 3 times that size, dude? What an idiot. Healthy guy. Healthy guy on the adrenaline bug. This poor little bait's crooked in so many different ways, and I got his head splitting off, and he's not. If I catch another fish on this thing, I'll be surprised. Whoops. Sorry, dude. You probably didn't like that ride very much, did ya? Yeah. Come here. Okay. Okay. Now we're all the way around. I saw you swimming in there. I could have sworn you were twice that size. You have a friend. That was cool. He came out of that stuff. Nice. Pretty guy. Well, I was actually pretty upset with how the day went. I was really, really mad. A lot of my fish weren't there where I wanted them to be. And they actually were. I kept seeing them, but they weren't biting. So that part was really, really frustrating, but that does happen when the water raises 10 degrees during the day and then lowers 10 degrees at nighttime. That ended up happening to me on day 2 as well. First half of the day, they weren't really doing nothing, and then the second half of the day, they started to get into it. But shout out to Brendan for kind of getting me on the worm bite. I almost never throw a worm, but he told me they were smashing it, and it kind of was one of my primary players of the day. So I'll have that rigged up every time I go back there now. But yeah, like I said, it was a very mediocre day out there for me. I'm used to catching 40 to 60 a day, and I think I caught 10 or I think I caught 12. 10 or 12. There's a couple that weren't on camera at the very end of the day, but they weren't big. They were flipping all that same grass that I was flipping at the very end. But
I'll link the worm down below. If you guys want me to link anything else, just let me know. Then obviously I'll link my ducket rods down there as well. So I hope you guys have a good one. This is my last video for a while until I can get on some ice content, which will be happening here pretty soon. Don't know when those will come out. I'm trying to get back on my horse here in terms of editing and getting back into the mindset of getting things done. I've been very unproductive this winter, so hopefully you guys see me soon. I'll get some shorts out for this one, but I will see you next time.
Wow, 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 it's very nice.